Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are back on the internet doing another tier list. Today we are doing NFL teams. So I've done NBA teams and NFL quarterbacks. Those will be in the description down below if you want to go check them out. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so we're starting off with the Titans. So yeah, we have 5 tiers. I forgot to explain that. But yeah, we're starting off with the Titans. So S tier, no, A tier, I don't know. The Titans, I would say, are a pretty good B tier team. They're right in the middle of everything. I would say I could put them down at a C, but I'm not going to be that harsh on the poor Titans. I think they're a bit better than a C team. So yeah, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs because they're in a hard division, in a hard AFC, so yeah. Dolphins, I think, are a C team right now, or a D team. That's a hard one. I think currently they're a D team. They're a bit below a C team after, for some reason, they got rid of Ryan Tannehill because of his injuries. I'm not sure where he went. I don't remember if he retired or whatever. But yeah, they have a quarterback battle between Josh Rosen and Ryan Fitzpatrick. And you know, when that's your quarterback battle, there's something wrong with your team. So yeah, the Cleveland Browns, I believe, are an A team this season with Odell Beckham Jr., Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb at running back. They're a really good squad. So yeah, Jaguars, I believe, are a B team also. Nick Foles at helm, definitely better than Blake Bortles. Again, they're in a hard AFC in the same division as the Titans, which is hard with the Texans and Colts. So they're going to have a hard time getting into the playoffs, but they might be able to do it. Oh, the Lions, I think they're a C team. They're a great example of a C team, a team that's not that bad, but they're definitely not a playoff team or anything close to one. So yeah. Vikings, I think, are also a pretty good B team. Not a very good team. They didn't make the playoffs, but, well, I mean, they do have a good roster. They just didn't mesh together well, I guess, and they weren't able to win enough games to get into the playoffs. Buccaneers, I think they're in a really bad position right now with the way they're going. Their best quarterback last year was Ryan Fitzpatrick, it seemed like. Jameis Winston is not playing very good football, so yeah. 49ers, I think they're a pretty average team, or no, not A tier. B tier. Where's my computer lagging? But yeah, I think they're a B tier team. We haven't really seen Jimmy Garoppolo play ever since he got traded, where he won like 5 or 6 games in a row to get them to finish like 6-10 or whatever. So yeah, the 49ers belong there. The Falcons, I think, are an A team. They just had a lot of injuries last year, which is what sent them back. Ravens, I think they're an average B team. Also, not too good, but not too bad also. Bears, I think, are an A tier also. They're a good playoff team and they will be next season. The Bengals, I think they're one of the worst teams, and I think they're going to do really bad next season. They finally fired, what's his name, Marvin Lewis after like 17 years or whatever. But yeah, I don't think they're going to be a very good team still. The Cowboys, I think they're an A tier. I mean, a lot of people hate the Cowboys for some reason. I mean, Ezekiel Elliott suspended again for some reason, but it's fine. I think they'll make the playoffs still. The Texans, I think they're an average team again. They didn't make the playoffs last season. Rocks, they did, but they got wrecked by the Colts, so a lot of people forget it seems like. So, yeah, I'm putting them there. The Colts, I think, are an A-tier team with Andrew Luck back. They'll be really good. I mean, last season they lost a lot in a row, but they still got to the playoffs and managed to beat the Texans to get to the divisional round, where they got blown out by the Chiefs, basically. So, yeah. The Rams, I think, are our first S-tier team. They're a really good team. I think they're going to be really good for years to come. So, yeah, they made it to the Super Bowl. Of course, they fell short to the New England Patriots with Tom Brady. Probably deflated the balls again. So, yeah. Chargers, I also think, are an S-tier team. I think they'll take a step back due to Melvin Gordon wanting out. So, they might trade him. So, yeah, I still think they're an S-tier team, though, with Phillip Rivers at the helm. Chiefs, not even talking about him. Patrick Mahomes just won MVP, and he's still like 20, 21, 22 years old. So, yeah, they'll be really good for years to come. Saints, I think, are still an S tier also. I mean, they probably will take a step back with Mark Ingram leaving. But, yeah, I think the Saints are still a good team. The Giants, I think, will be a D tier. They won't do too good at all, I don't think. I don't think they chose a good quarterback in the draft either. So, yeah. Eagles, I think, will be an A-tier team. Hopefully Carson Wentz will be able to be good this season and not have to rely on Nick Foles to get to the playoffs. So, yeah. Steelers, I think, are an average team. I don't think they're as good as they used to be. Antonio Brown left. Le'Veon Bell isn't there anymore, so they're going to have some problems. The Broncos, I think, will be a D tier next season, not being too well because of their quarterback situation, I guess. So, yeah. The Packers, I think they're a pretty average team with Aaron Rodgers back. Aaron Rodgers had a really good season last season. So, yeah, I think they'll be a good team next season. The Panthers, this is a hard one. I think they'll be a C tier just because of a hard NFC next season. So, yeah, they obviously lost a lot of games in a row. I think like 7 games in a row last season and missed the playoffs because of that. So, yeah. The Raiders, another team I think will be a C tier. They'll be better than last season, but I don't think they're going to be a really good team at all because of either young players. They have Antonio Brown right now. Maybe that will help Derek Carr out. The Redskins, same thing. They should have made the playoffs last season, but then Alex Smith got hurt, and I'm not sure about their QB situation with Dwayne Haskins and Alex Smith. So, yeah. Cardinals, I think, will also be in the C tier. I think Kyler Murray will help them get up from this area, where I would have put them if not. And the Bills, another C tier. I think the Bills will definitely be better than these teams with Josh Allen. That he will really help them this season, I believe. I don't think he's a bust. Some people are saying he's a bust, but I don't believe that. The Seahawks, I think the Seahawks, even though they're in rebuild mode, will still be an A-tier team because of how they play. They're just a great team, in my opinion, and they just can't fall short, it seems like. The Jets, I believe, will be a D tier this season. I don't think they're going to be much better than they were last season, sadly, but yeah, that's just the way I believe they will do. The Patriots, I think, will be an S tier again, like last season. One of the best teams. They won the Super Bowl for I don't even know what time in the last 20 years. So yeah, that's basically it. So these are my power rankings, or not power rankings, tier lists. Tier list of NFL teams. I have the Rams, the Chargers, the Chiefs, the Patriots, and the Saints at the S tier, which is obviously the best tier. In the A tier, which is the second best tier, I have the Browns, the Falcons, the Bears, the Cowboys, the Colts, the Eagles, and the Seahawks. In the B tier, which is the third best tier, I have the Titans, the Jaguars, the Vikings, the 49ers, the Ravens, the Texans, the Steelers, the Packers. In the fourth best tier, should I say second worst tier, which is the C tier, I have the Lions, the Panthers, the Raiders, the Redskins, the Cardinals, and the Bills. In the D tier, which is the worst tier, I have the Dolphins, the Buccaneers, the Bengals, the Giants, the Broncos, and the Jets. So, yeah, this was my tier list. If you guys enjoyed the video, please smash that like button and subscribe. And yeah, until next time, goodbye.